Hi, in this short lecture, I will talk about Python tuple data type. Tuple, like a list, is a sequence of items of any type. Unlike lists, tuples are immutable. In other words, once you create it, the data within that cannot be changed. Tuples are useful for representing some related information that belong together, and you can think of tuple let us chunk together related information and use it as a single thing. And basically, tuples support the same sequence operation as string and list. The index operator selects an element from a tuple. A tuple can be sequenced in a for loop. And syntactically, a tuple is a comma-separated sequence of value. Um, Conventionally, we enclose tuples in with a parenthesis. So to create a tuple, very similar to create a list, I use a parenthesis. So this one, my class, have a tuple of is a tuple of 3 elements. iTech 136, Principle of Programming, Winter 2018, and I cannot change the class, the element in the tuple. And if I want to create a tuple one element, I need to I need to include a comma. The reason is it doesn't know whether this is a number or a tuple. Okay, let's look at this in the Python so you can see how this works. And let me run this because this one got an error. You will see the error here when I want to change and the program exit. So for this line, I will comment now and just kind of show you and debug the program to run line by line. And tuple one element, which is um, type of top is tuple, as you can see here on the bottom. And x equal to 5 with a parenthesis around it, and x is just a integer number. That's a tell between tuple and number with a comma. But one of the most use of the tuple is what we call tuple assignment. Python have a very powerful tuple assignment that allows a tuple of variables on the left of an assignment to be assigned value from the tuple on the right of the assignment. In other words, you can assign multiple variables in one statement. The number of variables on the left and the number of values on the right must be the same. So I could assign my class, which is the tuple of 3 value, to course, disk, and semester, 3 different variables. I can make one assignment with one statement. And one of the most powerful thing about Python is swapping 2 variables. It's very easy with a tuple. In other programming language, you have to create a temporary variable to hold the data when you do swapping. But with Python, I can swap A and B value using tuple. And again, both left, oops, both left and right hand side must have the same number of variable in order to assign. And recall I said before, function can only return one value. Well, that's not quite true in Python. You can use tuple to return more than one value. And that will happen when you're using comma. And don't try that in other language. This only works in Python. When you're using comma, like C comma A, I return in 2 value. I return those 2 values as tuple. So let's look at how this program works. I had this function, and let's print this, and let debug the program, and stepping through it. Find the circumference, find the area, and return the tuple. And when you return that, take a look. It shows both the circumference and the area value at the same time. Tuple is very powerful, especially when you need to return a tuple assignment. Very powerful, especially when you need or want to return more than one value. But I will say this: don't overuse tuple assignment. I mean, don't try to think about returning more than one value. Think about those values are related. Don't try to return more than one value when they are not related. Write a function called stack that will take a list as a parameter and return average, min, and max value. How would you do this? How would you find the min and max value and the average? Think about this, and we will do this in class.